guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pretty Nikki. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. So guys, today I have another episode of Ava, and I'm very excited about this episode, and you guys will see a little bit later. But first and foremost, I would like to just thank you guys for just riding with me and, just showing my page so much love. Yeah, I'm so close to 500 subscribers, and it's just crazy to just see that number. But anyway, let's just get into this episode of Ava. So we got our girl Ava. She just took a shower. She is currently brushing her teeth. And so she's going to change her clothes. And for today's episode, we are going... Oh, she looks so good. Ooh, y'all see that? Look at our girl. Like, she looks good, okay? So she changed her outfit, and we're basically getting ready to head to this little... it's basically like an aquarium, but it's like a little lounge. And so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head over there. Ava looks good, y'all. I love this look on her. She looks really good. But before we do, let's check on Tom. Tom is sleeping. Oh, look at him, y'all. He's so cute. And we're gonna go ahead and just travel to the location. So I'll see you guys there, okay? Guys, we just got to our location, and as you can see, Ava is here. And y'all, I just feel like she looks so freaking stunning. But anyway, I mean, that's not the point. She's here because her and the neighbor, they've been getting along really well, but Ava was catching feelings, and she just felt like, you know what, she wanted to go out and just hopefully just find someone that can be her muse for her new storyline. So that's what she's doing here. And so basically, I'm going to show you guys what I did. I basically made it's like an aquarium. Oh gosh, I can't. I have to delete him. I'm so sorry. But it's basically like an aquarium, and I'm gonna give you guys like a full view. But it is so pretty in here, you guys. Like, I freaking love it. So she's here at the bar, and she's just hoping that maybe she can just find someone, and she can just find someone for her muse, like I said. So she's here, and she is like at the aquarium, and she is like, wow, this is so beautiful. And she is just taking it all in, and she is waiting for the bartender to come. No one hasn't come yet, so she's waiting for the bartender to come, and it looks like they just arrived. And so she's gonna go, and she is gonna order her I know he's not cleaning. Oh my gosh, is this our mixologist? Yes, it is. He is cleaning up the spot. So she's going to order a drink, and it is singles night. So, and she is single, so we have a little discount. And so we are feeling a little, fancy. So we are going to let's have some wine. So she's going to have the wine. Oh, he's cute. Maybe we should introduce herself. Let's do a friendly introduction. Look at her. She looks so good. Come sit here, girl. I want you to come sit at the bar. Don't let no one come. Oh, he's cute too. Who's this? Let's talk to him. Let's do a friendly introduction, and let's just see who she hits it off with. Y'all, this is so pretty. She's like, hi guys. Not her being surrounded by all these men. Like, do y'all see this? Our girl is it. Like, look at her. All these men are looking at her, and she loves it. She just loves the attention. And so, and we got a hater in the room. Girl, bye, Holly. But yeah, she is getting all the attention, and she is making her way around. And so she's just introducing herself. And she's hoping that she can just kind of just meet someone just so she can write a story. Her next book, she did publish her other book, but she hasn't really heard anything back from her publishers yet, and she hasn't gotten any money from that yet. So we're hoping that, you know, she hears something back soon, but she don't want to just depend on that book. She want to continue writing. So, you know, she's out here and she is doing what she needs to do. And so, let's see, and let's just hope that, well, she's interesting. Okay, I like her. She's actually pretty. What's her name? Hajar. Let's do a friendly introduction. I like her. Let's do friendly introduction. And so let me see. Okay, she's cute too. Let's see the people that she's met. Okay, so let's see how she feels about Omar. Um, oh my gosh, her first impression of Omar is that he's annoying. So Omar, we can cross you off the list. I'm sorry. And then she also met Darian. And let's open that. Impact conscious. Okay, something could happen there. But she's like, "Hi guys, I'm Ava," and they're like, "Ooh, you're very beautiful." And she's like, "Thanks, thank you." And she's like, they're like, "What do you do?" And she's like, "Well, you know, I just do a little stuff here and there." She's like, "What do you do?" And so she's gonna talk to Andre. So let's do a friendly introduction with Andre too. Okay, so she got a sentiment from Andre. Let's open that. She thinks that Andre is an interesting sim. Maybe we should talk to Andre. It seemed like she kind of liked him. Oh, here's her neighbor. Let's talk to her neighbor. Forget them, guys. Let's talk to him and maybe just see how he's doing. So she's going to come over here and she is going to talk to him. And she's like, "Hey, Drew. I didn't know you were coming out here. I didn't know you liked the aquarium." And he's like, "Yeah, I do. And what are you doing here?" He's like, "You look really nice." And she is like, "Thank you." I mean, I do get out sometimes. I don't know why they have to be so far apart talking. But he's like, "Come on, girl, come on over here. Come talk to me." And she's like, "No, you come over." And she's like, "I'm drinking something. You can just get up and come on over." And she's like, "Okay, I mean, I'll come over and come talk to you." And so she's over here and she's like, "So can she get up? Girl, well, let's sit here together and we need some more seats." "Come on, Drew, come sit down." She's like, "Don't be afraid, I don't bite. Come sit with me and let's talk." And he's like, "So what's going on? You know, what brings you here? Why you're so pretty? Why are you out here by yourself?" And she's like, "You know, I just needed to get some fresh air. That apartment, I clean, but it's like the rats just won't go away." And he's like, "Oh yeah, you got rats too?" And she's like, "You got rats?" She's like, "Yeah, I got rats. But it's, you know, I just do what I need to do to let them go away." And so I'm gonna let her flirt with him a little bit and let's see how she feels about that. "Can he go away?" She's like, "You know, you look like you play ball." And he's like, "Oh, girl, you just got rejected." Dang. He's like, "Oh, no, don't be coming over here flirting with me. I just saw you and, what's that man's name? Nico. I thought you and Nico were a thing." And she's like, "No, Nico and I are not a thing. We are just friends." And she's like, "So tell me about yourself. Are you single? Why he won't talk to me?" "Oh, he don't want to talk to me." Dang, that's messed up. She's like, "I guess tonight is just not my night. Like, you know, I guess I'll just enjoy these fish." And she's like, "Okay, bartender, can I have another drink?" And so she's gonna order a drink, and we're going to have a Pinot. She's like, can I just get a drink, please?" And he's like, "Don't you think that you've had enough?" And she's like, "No, you know, tonight just doesn't seem like my night. And so I'm gonna see if she can talk to Drew again. Let's just see if we can like fix whatever it is like that's going on with them. Let's try to flirt with him again and see what happens. Cause he keeps rejecting her. Like she's like, hey Drew, you want a drink? He's like, oh, okay. He's catching the bait. He's like, hey. He's like, sorry about earlier, you know, sometimes I just be in a mood and it's nothing towards you. It's just me. She's like, yeah. I figured. Not her with the 2 drink in her hands. Girl, that's a bit much. Let me let her enjoy her drink because this is a whole vibe. This is so pretty. You know what? Things don't seem like it's gonna work out with Drew. So let's talk to what is his name? You guys, some of these people are from my gallery, so they don't really have a proper name. But I'm gonna fix them. Like when I tell you when I'm done with everyone, everyone is gonna look good. And she's like, hey, hey, handsome. And he's like, hey. And let's see her sentiments towards him. Does she like him at least? Egocentric. Oh my gosh. Bad compatibility. Okay, so that doesn't seem like that's going to work. So let's try to talk back to Drew and ask him who his favorite author is. Drew's over here spitting game at, what's her name? Taluya? These names are just ridiculous. He's like, Drew, don't you hear me talking to you? He's like, yes, I hear you, but you see me having a conversation, right? She's like, Drew, come talk to me. He's like, Ava, what you want? She's like, I'm just trying to just talk, like, you know, don't you want to get to know me? And he's like, no. And she's like, okay, then can we like exchange numbers? And he's like, let me think about it. And, oh, he likes it. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll take your number. And she's like, are you gonna drink? So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna order a drink for you. So can we order him a drink at least? No, we can't. Oh no. She's like, Drew, can you come back over here? Can you hang out with me? He's like, Ava, I'm tired. I've been working all day, and you know, we all can't write books. Like, some people got to work for a living. And she's like, well, that was a jab. And he's like, okay, you know what? I'll just sit with you for a little bit. And she's like, thank you. And so let's sit and chat here. Let's sit together. She's like, all right, can you just come over here and sit with me? And he's like, all right, I'm coming. So she's like, so, you know, the other day when I saw you, I thought you were cute. Do you like what you see? And he's like, I can say that I like what I see. What about a date? Ooh. And she's like, yeah, I mean, you got my number, so we can go on a date one day. And he's like, okay, what do you like? And she's like, you know, I like libraries, I like reading books, I like to try new things. And she's like, what do you like? And he's like, you know, I just be chilling, just me and my boys, we just be chilling. And he's like, so, oh, it doesn't look like it's going well. He's like, you know, I don't really date much, but you know, I'm just trying to just work myself out, you know. And she's like, so, ooh, okay. Ava is feeling pretty unflirty lately with all of her recent failed romantic social interaction. Embrace the change to unflirt. No, my girl he gonna start rejecting you, okay? We are not gonna stop until you start liking us. So let's try to caress his hand and see if that works. Ava, this is your last chance, okay? Oh no, she got a new thing towards Drew. Let's open it up. Opposite attract. Oh, opposite attracts. Ava has romantic feelings for Drew, even though they are very different Sims. "Aw." I love this. And so she is like, I don't really feel too well. I think it's the drinks. I think the drinks are like kind of getting to me. And she's like, can you just, she's like, can I just put my head on your shoulder and maybe that will help? And he's like, Ava, girl, you are coming on really strong. And she's like, no, I'm sorry. It's the drink. He's like, I don't normally just, I know, a lot of girls just think that I'm just easy to get, but I'm really not. Like, it takes a lot. I like to get to know my girl first before I just jump into anything. And she's like, yeah, I'm the same way too. Y'all know she lying. She's like, I'm sorry. He's like, girl, didn't you hear what I just said? I just told you that. I just told you that, I'm not looking for anything right now. And she's like, are you sure about that? And she's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Um, like I said, it's the drinks. It's not really me. I just have a lot going on, and I have like my books and stuff. But you're really cool, and I don't want to mess this up. And she's like, okay, can we just be? What about? Can we just be friends? And he's like, yeah, Ava, I mean, you're my neighbor. I'm here. If you need anything, I'm gonna always be here. And she's like, please don't tell nobody about what happened tonight. He's like, girl, I'm not gonna tell nobody. I got you. And he's like, well, are you good to get home? And she's like, yeah. I think I can find a ride to go home. And so Ava didn't really succeed tonight. She thought that she was going to like come out here and just catch her new story, but it's not going that way. So we've got to go to plan B. And it is 6 a.m. in the morning, so we can't even invite Nico. But I think she's gonna probably just send Nico a text. Let's send him a text. Like, let's send him a text. Let's send a text to Nico. She's like, she's so toxic. She's like, hey Nico, I know that I said I didn't want anything, and I'm not saying that I want anything, but I'm just checking on you. Are you okay? And he's like, not her sending him a text this late. It was like 6 a.m. in the morning, and Nico's like, I'm good. And she's like, you know what? I think I need to go home. Guys, Ava just made it home and she really, really has to use the bathroom. And so she's going to do that, and then she's going to take another shower. And we need to call the landlord because our thing is dripping again. So let's complain to the landlord. And we need to feed Tom. We have not been giving Tom any type of affection, so we are going to give him a hug. And we need to refill his bowl. He's like, let me go take a shower. Yeah, y'all, this outfit that she has on, I don't know what this is because it's not cute. So she changes. She's like, hey, my pipe is leaking again. Can you come up? And she's like, sure, I'll be there. And so, like I said, she's gonna go feed Tom, and she needs to sober up. So we are gonna make us some breakfast. So we are gonna have breakfast, and we're gonna have some eggs and toast. It's like, hey Tom, hey baby. What's wrong? What is she about to look at? Is that the rat? Oh my gosh. Her and this rat. She's like, let me see what I can get. And we need some simoleons. Like, what's going on with our book? You know what? Since Ava's being a little flirty, we're gonna write a book about being rejected. So I'm gonna let her come over here and start on this book. And so we're gonna do another romance book when she's done. Not her cooking, y'all. She's so proud of herself. She's like, man, it's hot in here, or is it me? Like, is it just hot in here, or is it me? This send text. Like, where you at? She don't want to write. What's wrong? She's like, man, I gotta go write this book, and I don't know what to write about. She's like, man, I'm gonna do that later. I don't feel like that. Let me check on Nico and see what he's doing. Let me ask Nico if he wants to come over. Let's see what Nico says. She's like, hey Nico, you busy? He's like, not really. She's like, do you want to come over? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll be right there. Is everything okay? And so Nico is coming over, and she is like, ooh, let's see if we can, does she have work today? No, it is Sunday. Hey, so what's been going on? I'm sorry about the other day and everything that happened. And he's like, it's, be cool. It's no big deal. I mean, you just told me how you felt, and I just have to respect that. And she's like, so what you been up to? And he's like, nothing. She's like, oh, so how are you and your roommates doing? And he's like, I mean, we good, and she's like, you know what, Nico? I went out the other night and I tried to like get some news for my book, and it was just hard, and I couldn't stop thinking about you. And he's like, girl, stop playing, like, girl. She's like, what? And he's like, girl, you playing? And she's like, Nico, why did you take off your clothes? And he's like, I mean, I think we should just go work out because you seem a little, hot and bothered right now. And she's like, I don't think I need to work out. I was just trying to tell you how I feel. And she's like, no, I mean, let's go. And so he came to the room and he's like, Ava, where did you go? And she's like, I'm right here. And she's like, he's like, come here. She's like, come here. And he's like, Ava, you can't be playing with me like that. And she's like, I'm not playing with you. I mean, don't you like it? And he's like, yeah, I like it, but we can't keep doing this. And she's like, come on, let's just go into the bedroom. And he's like, Ava, you sure you want to do this? You sure you want to go there again? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, the last time, and I ain't gonna repeat myself, the last time we did this, you turned me down. And she's like, I mean, as long as we know what we both want, like, it's not a big deal. Let's just go into the bedroom. And he's like, all right. I mean, you're asking me. And she's like, yeah, I mean, I am. And so y'all, they came into the room, and he's like, hey, so you sure you want to do this? And she's like, Nico, I wouldn't invite you in here if I didn't want you in here with me. And she's like, just come here. And he's like, all right. And he's like, oh, you know what? Come here, girl. And so he kissed her, and she's like, Nico, that's a bit much. And he's like, you like that? And she's like, oh, is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? And she's like, Nico, that chest, like, you look good. And he's like, yeah, I mean, I know I've been working out, you rejected me, so I have to show you what you're missing out on. And she's like, Nico, you're so silly. And he's like, come here. Can we just, and she's like, yeah, I mean, don't you like what you see? And He's like, so let's just do it? And she's like, yeah, come on. And so she's like, you sure you're not gonna catch feelings? And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna catch no feelings. And so they're gonna go ahead, and she's like, you know what? Let's just woohoo. And Ava talked to Nico again, and she's like, you know what? Let's just have, this agreement that we will just, do what we need to do together and we won't catch no feelings. And so that's what happened. Okay. So guys, I'm going to end today's episode right here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Ava she's been struggling. She's been struggling. I ain't gonna lie. But she's gonna get her story. And like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye guys. Aw.